So Rowan, end of the British F4 Championship here, your first season in car racing this year. Today looks a little bit tricky with the red flag earlier on and a mistake out there in the final race of the day, but how would you sum things up?
I mean, it's been an incredible year. I couldn't really ask for much more in my first year, really. I've loved every single moment of it. You know, to come away with another rookie pot in the last race of the season. We've had a trophy in the Rookie Cup every race this weekend. So no, really couldn't ask for a lot more this year. It's lived up to every expectation and more. So no, loved every second, and the team have done a fabulous job. And hopefully we can return next year with a much better championship winning campaign.
And how difficult was it out there today? It was dry earlier on and wet in race 2, and what was it like just bouncing back from the error too?
Race 1 was all right. There were a couple of minor errors from me, which ultimately frustrates yourself more than anything else. In that last race, error on my part again on the start line. I unfortunately stalled, but thankfully no one came into the back of me or made contact with me, so I was lucky to get going again. And no, it was a tough race. We made up quite a few positions from the back, especially after the first lap, and the safety car helped. We made up a couple of places after that as well, but no, overall I know what I need to iron out for next year, and I'll do that over the winter.
And what do you need to iron out?
Just little mistakes. This year I've made quite a few mistakes, little and often, rather than big ones, so just make sure we don't have little and often anymore. Completely iron them all out. And you said you'd lost your sharpness there. You threw that one straight back at me, didn't you? You didn't hesitate there. Yeah. Just iron out the mistakes. Deegan, to be fair to him, has been faultless all year, so no, that's what we need to be next year, and we will be.
And how much can you learn from ahead of next year, going back to new circuits you've already raced at?
I think it helps experience-wise so much. Wherever we've gone this year, we've been constantly learning, whereas now we've got a solid foundation to build on. We've had some really good results at some tracks this year, so it's about building on those for next year, and the ones that we haven't had such good results at, improving those so we're up at the top the whole time to build a championship winning campaign.
And what are you up to over the winter to keep sharp? And before coming back to the UK, are you going to the Middle East, or what are you up to?
No, I'll be purely pretty much UK based. An awful lot of gym work, probably testing with the team, and just getting down to business and really working hard to drop my weight, get in peak physical fitness that I can be, and then maintaining it all through next year. But the winter is really for me to sit down, look at myself and go, what do I need to fix for next year? Look into it in detail, fix it, and then come back next year.
Thanks so much.
Thank you.
Thanks so much.
Thank you.